Drew Heifetz here, everybody. Welcome to the channel. If you've never tuned in, I am 20 years deep in selling vintage clothing. I am host of the Vintage and Stuff podcast, which you definitely should go check. But before we get into this video about Carhartt jackets, you should just like this video right friggin' now. I'm gonna put this right here and see how that works. How do you guys like my new microphone? All right, let's just jump into this video. I'm gonna be talking about the most popular cuts of Carhartt jackets. Obviously, Carhartt has seen a massive boom in the vintage clothing business. Everybody wants the Carhartt jackets and Carhartt pants, especially double knee pants. But today we're talking about jackets, and I'm gonna give some names to all the styles that you see all the time that you might not know what they're called. So let's just jump right in. First up, we have this jacket right here, which is called the traditional. Now, the differentiating factor of the traditional is this sewn-on pocket with this half moon cut here, okay? A lot of people confuse the traditional with the Detroit because it has a similar collar, and this one's a little different, but some of them look very similar except for the pocket detail. I'll show you the Detroit later. But the traditional is not a Detroit. If it has this sewn-on pocket, it's a traditional, okay? Next up is this, it's called the Arctic traditional. It's a heavier duty version of the same jacket. It has the same pocket with the half moon opening, but also has like an extra pocket up on the chest here. This is the Arctic traditional. It's a little longer of a jacket. It's definitely not as popular. The shorter jackets are more popular. This is more like a heavy duty, real outdoor work jacket. And they're all work jackets, but hey, you know, nobody uses them for working anymore, right guys? Am I right? Am I right? This is the hooded jacket, AKA the active jacket, okay? Really classic one. Definitely, we probably sell the most of these of any jacket we sell in our 3 stores. Segue to my 3 stores. 4 stores, actually. I'm here in the Squamish warehouse that's open to retail 5-6 days a week, Squamish, British Columbia. But we have 2 stores in Vancouver, one in Gastown, 302 Cordova Street in Gastown, Vancouver, one out on Main Street, 2425 Main Street. All these jackets are going to the store after I do this video, so get on down there. And we have an F as in Frank in Whistler, in Sundial Place in Whistler Village. So go check that out. If you're up on a ski trip, you're up for a weekend, you're up in the summer partying, go check that out. This is the active jacket. Very similar, has like a kangaroo pouch pocket, a hood, which is the main differentiating factor, ribbing. It's just a good, easy, wearable, classic jacket. Everybody's got one. And actually I have a couple, and I don't even wear Carhartt that much, but I have like an orange one of those. It also is one of the jackets that comes in the most colorways, I would say. I've seen most colorways in this Detroit. Here's one in a beautiful woodland camo. But yeah, it comes in like bright colors, pinks, teals. There's another version of the same jacket, of the active jacket, that has like an open bottom for women. That's like a female specific style. I'll try to put one on the screen right here real quick, even though that's more annoying in the editing room, but I'm gonna do it for you. This is the Chore Jacket. Why is it called the Chore Jacket? Because you would wear this while you're doing chores on the farm. It's also AKA, this style can be called a barn jacket. But yeah, this style was made popular in like the late 1800s, okay? So it's been around. It's not a new style by any means. It's been around forever. All the old denim brands would make them. Lee, Wrangler, Big Mac, maybe not Wrangler, but Lee for sure, Big Mac, Boss of the Road. All the old denim brands made this style jacket. Here's the Carhartt one. It's got 4 pockets, buttons on the front, a little bit of a longer cut. Getting to the 2 most popular styles. The Santa Fe. Now what makes the Santa Fe the Santa Fe? It has the ribbing at the bottom, it has the corduroy collar, but it has this Western cut, guys and gals. It has this Western yoke cut. We call that a yoke. You see it on cowboy shirts too. This one comes in really cool colors and designs. Sometimes it has this stripe across the chest of like an Aztec pattern. Those ones are sick. There's a white version that's really cool, I've had. The number 1 style of Carhartt jacket out there is the Detroit jacket. You see, everyone wants this jacket. They're not as easy to find as the active hooded jacket, but they're definitely out there. The big differentiating factor is the slit pocket. So it's a slit pocket, not a sewn-on pocket. We got a screw in the pocket, so you know it's authentic. And this chest pocket, corduroy collar, You can get them lined, unlined, has these snap buttons on the side. Just a good, wearable Carhartt jacket. What? Let me try it on? All right, I'll try it on. Okay, good faded out black one, like come on. There you go. This is the Detroit jacket. This one sells for the most money right now in the vintage market. It's most popular. Everyone's wanting to buy them. Go on Grail and look at prices. It's crazy. There you have it. Again, all these jackets are going to the F as in Frank stores, which I told you about. I'll put addresses down below. And make sure you follow this channel for more content like this. There is one jacket that I didn't have to show you guys, which is called the trucker jacket, which I'll put right here, which basically it's called the trucker jacket. It's called the trucker jacket because it's styled after a Levi's jacket, or like a Lee or Levi's trucker style jacket, which is just a classic Levi's style jacket. For the people who don't know fashion or know another way to describe it, a trucker jacket is a Levi's style jacket. And what makes it different is those V, the 2-pocket or 4-pocket, but then the V's that come down from the chest. There you go, put that on the screen here, but that's enough. You've seen all the most popular style Carhartt jackets. Hope you learned something on this one. If you want to learn more about vintage, selling vintage, buying vintage, vintage knowledge, what you want to do is you want to go tap into my podcast, where I interview the biggest, brightest, most interesting people in the vintage world. So down below, go check out the podcast. Full 2-hour interviews. We talk about everything from selling vintage to buying vintage to finding vintage to what makes something cool, what's popular, what's not popular. Every detail about the vintage business we talk about on the show. So go check that out. Enough of that. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you on the next one.